Jesse said that out there it looked like the old team, how you played, pressing, defending. How did you feel out there today with the club?
I agree with that statement. I felt I felt like today was a much better result for us performance-wise on the road. There were some things that we need to continue to improve upon, but I think overall, we're a little bit unlucky not to get more from today's game. And I'd like to think that if we continue to bring that sort of effort, that sort of product, especially on the road, there are going to be better days. Orlando's a good team, and they did a good job of limiting our chances. But I feel like when we look at today's performance, it's very encouraging going forward.
Did you feel like on their back line they're trying just to have a high line against Bradley out there? And at the same time, when they were attacking you, it just felt like you made some big saves out there, obviously, but what did they do differently than like the last time you played them down here?
I felt like they did a good job of locating Brad and staying with him, getting a body on him. He had a very difficult day just to find space, but still, even that, I don't know how close the offsides goal was, and then even the one where him and Joe collided in the first half, there were some half chances, and I think for us, how can we turn those half chances into better chances, more opportunities to get goals? And if that happens, then we feel very good about the direction in which this team is headed.
Do you have time to think when Kyle Aaron's coming in one-on-one?
You watch a lot of video throughout the week on your opposition. There's certain key guys on your opponent that you have to be mindful of, and Kyle's one of them. Kyle's a very good player, and he scored a lot of goals in that situation. So being able to see some of his tendencies on film this past week, I think helped me in this situation.
What happened with the goal that they put in? Was like a little miscommunication in the box? Or?
Not necessarily. He played a very dangerous ball into a space that's very vulnerable. Mm-hmm. He beat me to the ball, but ultimately when we look at this season thus far, we haven't been as good on set pieces as we have in the past, and that's something that we want to continue to improve upon, and I feel like if we can get that right, once again, that's an incremental improvement that's going to make us a better team. But nonetheless, if we can clean that up, not only will be more difficult to play against, but even more confident when it comes to defending set pieces. So it's a little unfortunate that we got punished on that one. I think when I look at the video, I may even be a little disappointed with how I reacted to the situation. But nonetheless, we had our chances today, and if we could have turned those into something, I think we would have made their life very difficult, but they did a good job of keeping us off the board.
Can you take this good performance, even though the result wasn't positive, but you got 3 home games now, next DC, Chicago, Columbus.
Yeah, I think of the next 8 games, 6 are at home, so it's going to be a nice little stretch for us to collect points. We'll take it one game at a time. But right now, we're not so focused on the result. Sure, the result is one thing, but at this point in the season, it's about what sort of performance we're getting, the effort we're getting, and altogether, what's the product looking like. And so we know part of the process is getting results, but right now, part of the process is getting these things right, the little things right. And we're very confident that if we can get that right and all the little things going our way, then we're going to get results.